What's up guys, and welcome back to week 6 of your season 4 Brawlhalla Battle Pass. Sorry for the delay, but here is my video on how to complete these missions in the easiest and most efficient way possible. First up, we have win matches as members of the Valhalla Ladies Book Club. Now you only have to win 3 of these matches, and I actually have made a video on this in a previous season, so if you go to that video in the comments section, I have all the legends that worked for that season, so you know it is 100% official. And you can find that video linked in the description of this video and also in the top right in a card right now. Next up, we have our weekly weapon missions. This week we have 15 hammer KOs, 1500 orb light attack damage, and 1500 greatsword heavy attack damage. For this week, I recommend playing a bit of Magyar, who has both hammer and greatsword, so you can complete those 2 missions at the same time. However, we currently have no hammer orb or orb and greatsword legends. Next, we have catch fresh items before they hit the ground. So when you're playing any sort of general game mode, new items spawn in the sky and then drop to the ground. This counts for weapons, spike bombs, all sorts of things. So you see how this sword was spawned up here and then dropped to the ground? So basically, to catch the fresh items before they hit the ground, you have to pick it up while it's still in the air. Now you do have to be kind of quick for this. It is mostly just going to be being close to a weapon. At the beginning of a game, you'll know where the weapons spawn because they spawn in the same time every place. They spawn at the same place every time for that particular map. So it is kind of just a bit of placement, but you will be able to do this very quickly. And it is only, I think, about 25 times or something like that. So you guys will be able to do this, no worries. Next up, we have win matches without dying more than once. So basically, you have to win matches while still having 2 stocks. You can lose that first stock, but you have to win with still having at least 2 stocks. You can 3 stock, but 2 stock is how to do it. So this can be in any general game mode, so 1v1s and 2v2s will work. I recommend playing 2v2s. I've just played a couple friendly 2v2 matches and I've already completed it 3 times out of my 3 games. Free-for-all should work as well, but it is a bit more difficult to win and not die more than twice, depending on your skill level, so this should be able to complete in any sort of game mode, even just by playing casually. And last but not least, we have get KOs by dash jumping into different aerial light attacks. Now this one is a bit difficult, I will admit, but I do think you guys can get the hang of it, and then it is a bit of sort of opportunity in those games. You only have to get 1 kill per different light attack, aerial light attack, and I'll show you them now. So basically your 3 aerial light attacks are N light, which is neutral light. That's basically when you do a light attack, but you're putting in no directional input. So for spear, it's just going to be that on ground, but in air, it's the full like 360 spin, right? Then we have side light or S light, which is where you do a light in the air, but with the side input. So for spear, that's the little slap. And last but not least, we have the down light, which is just putting the down input in. So those 3, you do have to dash jump. So if you don't know what a dash jump is, it's basically when you dash and then jump with that momentum. So you dash first and then jump very quickly. So you can see how I'm kind of doing like a very quick jump, and I get those I get that sort of dash on the ground as well, the like air being pushed back with the direction. So that's what a dash jump is. And then to get kills from it, you're going to want to mostly be on the side of the stage here. So you're going to want to do the dash jump into N light, which looks like that for spear. Then you've got dash jump into side light, which looks like that. This one's a bit more difficult to do because you do have to kind of let go of that S side light and then do it again. But anyway, you get the hang of it. And then we've got down light as well. That's N light again. So yeah, this is for a, you know, average to below average sort of skilled player. This is quite a bit difficult, but I mean, in the end, it'll be teaching you how to play the game better. So really, it is kind of a positive to have a bit more of a difficult challenge. Even I am probably going to struggle with this a little bit since I don't normally do this. But in case you're wondering, you can just go into practice mode and give it a practice. Just jumping off the side, getting the dash jump in. There are going to be weapons that sort of work for each, but if I do a video on every single weapon that works for all of the aerial light attacks, it's going to be a bit too long. But just keep in mind that there are going to be weapons that have better kill potential for the specific attack. But really, any sort of enemy that's on red will be able to get killed by this if you're on the edge. especially if they're super red. But that's what the downlight for axe looks like. Then we've got the side light, which is the slap, and then the neutral light, which is above. So I hope this video helped you guys sort of understand how to complete these missions and sort of help you complete them a little bit faster. Since we are week 6, we're just a bit before about halfway during the battle pass. At the end of this week, it'll be about halfway, so you do want to aim to be at about level 45 through the battle pass, as this is, oh no, it's 85, right? So because it's 85, you do want to be at tier about like 42, 43 is about halfway. So you don't have to stress at all though. I'm all the way down at 34. I haven't been doing the weekly missions very consistently yet because I have been very busy, but I am coming up to school holidays, so I am going to be able to do that. But either way, don't stress too much. If you're behind, you can catch up, no problem. You've got heaps of time, and all of the missions ahead will be super helpful for getting levels really quickly, so you really don't have to worry. I do recommend, if you want to make sure you complete this battle pass, is to log in every 3 days and make sure that you've completed all your daily missions. So you don't have to play every day, but you should want to play like a little bit every 3 or so days so that you can get those daily missions done with the extra 4 jewels that each one has, and then also just try and complete your missions as you play along. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next week. See ya!